Sometimes the moment that shatters everything doesn't come with a bang, but with a whisper that cuts deeper than steel. That night, when her lips twisted into a cruel sneer and her eyes burned with venom I'd never seen before, my world cracked open. "Your kiss disgusts me," she spat, her words slicing through the humid night like a blade. For a moment, I froze, my hands still holding her face, the warmth of her skin mocking the sudden frost in her voice. The porch light above us flickered, shadows slicing across her features, turning the woman I thought I knew into a stranger. My chest clenched, a dull ache spreading as I stepped back, the boards creaking under my boots. I couldn't respond. I just turned and walked away, gravel crunching beneath me, her words echoing like a cruel refrain I couldn't escape. The street was silent, except for the steady hum of a neighbor's air conditioner and the restless shuffle of leaves skittering across the pavement. My truck waited at the curb, its chipped red paint glowing faintly under the street lamp. My hands shook as I fumbled for the keys, not from heat, but from the weight of the word she'd flung at me. Disgust. That single word landed like a fist, bruising something deep inside. I climbed into the driver's seat, the old leather groaning beneath me, and gripped the wheel. In the windshield's reflection, I looked hollow, eyes sunken, jaw locked, a ghost unraveling. Memories clawed at me. 1,000 kisses, soft ones in the morning with her hair tangled in sleep, hungry ones after too many beers, gentle ones when she wept over her mother's cancer scare. Every kiss had been a promise, a tether to something real. But tonight, her lips recoiled from mine as if my touch was poison. My mind replayed the scene over and over. Was there guilt in her eyes before the words slipped out? Or had they been sharpened, rehearsed, waiting for the perfect moment to cut? Doubt seeped in like fog, blurring everything I thought I knew. I turned the ignition, the engine roaring to life, until a sharp knock on the window jolted me back. Ellie stood there, her frame haloed by the streetlight, her chest heaving like she'd chased me down. Her dark hair was loose, strands clinging to damp cheeks. "Hey, I was kidding," she said, her voice muffled through the glass, a nervous laugh forcing its way out. "I didn't mean it, Jake. Come back inside." Her wide eyes pleaded, but something behind them betrayed her, fear, or maybe something darker. I rolled the window down, humid air heavy with jasmine and gasoline flooding in. "What the hell was that, Ellie?" My voice was low, controlled, but my heart hammered out of rhythm. She leaned closer, hands gripping the window's edge, nails chewed down from nerves. "I was just upset. It's been a rough day. I'm sorry." Her words tumbled out fast, too fast, like she was racing to cover a lie. I wanted to believe her. God, I wanted to. But the sting of a disgust still burned like acid. "Rough day," I repeated, locking eyes with her. "You don't say something like that because of a rough day." My grip tightened on the wheel until my knuckles whitened. She looked away, lips parting as if to explain, but silence hung between us, heavy and suffocating. That's when I saw it. Her phone glowing faintly in her hand. A name I didn't recognize lit up the screen. Mark. My stomach twisted, ice pooling in my veins. She shoved the phone into her pocket too quickly, too defensively. "It's nothing," she muttered, eyes darting away. But I'd seen that look before, the same one when she lied about forgetting our anniversary dinner, the same one when she swore she hadn't dented my truck. Harmless lies, I'd told myself back then. But now each one lined up like breadcrumbs, leading somewhere I didn't want to go. My voice cracked in a whisper, "Ellie, who's Mark?" Her face paled, just for a moment, but it was enough. She laughed weakly, brittle and hollow. Just a guy from work. Nobody. Her fingers twitched, brushing her pocket. I wanted to rip the phone from her hands, scroll through the truth myself. But instead, I forced a smile that felt like betrayal of my own and said, "Let's go inside." The house smelled of lavender candles mixed with the tang of spaghetti from dinner. The living room sat in half-darkness, TV paused on a crime show she loved, a woman's tear-streaked face frozen on the screen. Ellie's shoes hit the floor with jerky kicks, her body restless, jittery. I sank into the couch, the cushion sagging, and watched her pace. "You're acting strange," I said, voice neutral even as my pulse thundered. "What's going on?" Her back was to me, shoulders stiff. "Nothing, Jake. I told you. I was just upset." Her words were clipped, stretched tight like a wire about to snap. She spun around, smile forced, but her hands trembled. "Can we just drop it?" she begged. I wanted to hold her, to kiss her until things made sense again. But the name Mark burned behind my eyes. I stood, closing the space between us. Her phone lay face down on the counter, screen dark, daring me. "Show me," I said, voice calm but unyielding. "Show me there's nothing to hide." Her eyes flared, panic flashing before indignation rushed in. "You don't trust me? After 3 years, you're accusing me like this?" Her anger felt rehearsed, like armor to deflect the truth. I didn't waver. "Then prove me wrong. Show me the phone." Seconds stretched into eternity as she hovered over it, the air between us tight, suffocating. Then, with a shaky laugh, she snatched it, unlocked it, and shoved it at me. "Fine. Look. There's nothing." Her voice snapped with defiance, but her glossy eyes betrayed her. I scrolled. My pulse thundered in my ears. At first, it was work messages, schedules, deadlines. But then one line seared into my brain. "Can't stop thinking about you." My vision blurred. More followed, "Missed you today. Meet me after work." Each one a knife twisting deeper. My hands shook as I looked up. "Ellie," my voice broke. "What is this?" She yanked the phone back, her face collapsing. "It's not what you think," she cried, her voice trembling. "He's just a friend. We talked, that's all." But her eyes darted away, her breath ragged. I stepped closer, my voice dangerous, low. "Don't lie to me. Not now." Tears streaked her cheeks as she dropped onto the couch, hiding her face in her hands. "I didn't mean for it to happen," she whispered. "He was just there, and I was lonely, and you were always working." Her confession spilled like floodwater, drowning everything I thought we were. My body went rigid, my mind screaming, but I stayed frozen, hollow, listening to the woman I loved confess to tearing us apart. Then her phone buzzed again. Another message lit up. "You told him yet?" The room spun, my knees weakened, the world caving in. She hadn't just betrayed me, she had already been planning to leave. And in that moment, I finally understood. Her kiss hadn't disgusted her. It had betrayed me. Some wounds don't bleed. They hollow you out from the inside, leaving only silence where love used to live. And if you've ever faced that silence, you know, the strongest response isn't rage, it isn't begging. It's walking away with your dignity intact. If this story cut deep for you, don't just move on. Subscribe, join our community, and let's stand together against betrayal, stronger, sharper, and unbroken.